What if I set a limit and my child gets angry or ignores it or fights it? Um, well, that's healthy, of course, uh, to push back and negotiate the limits. But I'd like to suggest one thing that I found really helpful for a lot of parents that I worked with, and some people that I've spoken to call it priming the child, or another way of saying it is to engage the child in the limit setting itself before the limit is accentuated or actuated in the day-to-day. So, concrete example, and this will look very different from depending on the age of your child, but it's quite common, isn't it, that at bedtime our children act up, or we sing them a song or read them a story or tell them a story or lie with them and caress them, and then we sneak out of the bedroom and they fly up. They want to come down, they want to have a bite to eat, or they want to get up or get out of the room or turn the light on or whatever it might be. And some children might just run around and just get filled with some sort of dynamic energy. And we might be at the end of our day and at the end of our patience, at the end of our energy, and perhaps we assert our authority in ways that we regret afterwards. And we get sad because we have, and the pattern repeats, and we don't know quite what to do. So here's what I mean by priming the child. This is one place where we have limits and set limits and stick to our limits, but there are plenty of other times in the day-to-day as parents when this will appear. You'll know your own. You'll know your own moments when this is applicable. So let your child know what the limits are before you have to set them. So in the case of bedtime, let them know during the daytime or any other time than bedtime that you'll read them a story and whatever else you tend to do or you like to do at bedtime. And when that's done, I'll turn the light off and then you'll sleep. Or I'll stay with you, turn the light off, and I'll stay with you, and then I have to go. And if you want to get up, you'll have your own requirements and wishes for what that looks like. But so you let the child know, and then you can also offer them some influence over that. You can say, okay, well, what would you like, or how does that sound, or so I'll remind you of this when we go to bed, and it's not a magic pill or a magic wand, but with time and patience, it both helps you as a parent to know that you've mentioned this, and then as you're putting the child to bed and you notice that they're maybe fidgety, you can remind them. And if they should fly up, then you can gently say, look, we did this, we did this, we did this, and then I said this will happen, and now we're there. And that give your child a wonderful sense that the limits aren't random, that they're not coming from nowhere, and it'll also help you with your impatience or tiredness or frustration or whatever else might arise at that beautiful time of bedtime. We don't get endless amounts of evenings like that, and it should be a time for all of us to treasure. And it isn't always, of course it's not. So that's priming the child by speaking through whatever steps you have before you impose the limit or before you reach the end of your time together, whatever that might be during the day. If you like this video, please subscribe. press the bell button. You'll receive notifications of my upcoming videos. That's all for now. Bye-bye.